Hello, hello. Um, as the flooring joists above me can tell you, I am in the basement once again. We are going to chat about a book, but I figured I would give you a peek at our transplanted garlic here. Most of it seems to be doing well, getting slightly more upright than it was when I first put it in. Let's see if I can get some display of that. One of them got a little bit broken, as you can kind of see here, and then this one in the back is wilted on me. But even if a couple of these die, I spent less money on 40 of them than I would have on 10 full size bits of seed garlic, and I can always get some more. But it'll be nice to have our garlic patch started coming this spring. And yeah, definitely hoping these all make it. And with that, we're going to head over here and push aside some of my leftover mess from the transplanting process. And we're going to talk about this lovely little book, The Orchard Mason Bee by Brian L. Griffin. Now, I ordered I think it was 20 or 25 pack of Mason bee cocoons from One Green World a couple weeks ago, prior to even ordering this book, although this book has been on my to-buy list since I read The Holistic Orchard, which is the first place I encountered information on the pollinating skills of orchard mason bees, which have a few other names that they go by, and I'm sure different varieties of these bees have different names. But as a general rule, I'm just gonna use the term orchard mason bee. And the Latin name referred to in most of the texts I've seen is Osmia lignaria. So they are a small bee that kind of looks like a fly. They're shiny and black, and they emerge when temperatures hit the mid-50s, around the same time as apples and other fruit blossoms start to open and are ready to be pollinated. And so not only are they out at the exact time and they operate at lower temperatures than other pollinators might, but they are also just incredibly prolific pollinators. And these are all things touched upon by some of the other texts I've seen that have things about them, but in this book particularly, the book covers their life cycle, how to provide good food sources for them, how to propagate them, increase the size of your colony, all sorts of good information to creating a huge store of native pollinator bees right in your yard or orchard. So orchard mason bees are non-aggressive. They I guess I think the males can sting. It might be the females that can sting, but only when you actually put them in danger. You could be surrounded by thousands of them, walking through them, they're just going to bump off of you and go back to their work. They are solitary in that they don't create hives together. They don't work towards a common goal, but they are gregarious, I believe was the term used by the author in this book, in that they do put their nesting chambers near to each other when possible. So you can create a large board or block filled with holes for them, and you will have all sorts of orchard bees, the mason bees, filling up that space together. And Yeah, just as a general rule, they seem like an excellent insect to have around, and this book is a really good resource that is super easy to read. The text is not dense. It's not written by a uh, it's not written by a scientist for scientists. It is written by somebody who sort of stumbled into what ended up being a business of propagating and selling these bees. But it was and remains a passion for this person. Um, and I just really like the book, and I would highly recommend it to definitely anybody who has some fruit trees that may not be giving the best fruit set for them, and anybody who's interested in getting sort of hands-on with their pollinator population. This might be a great resource for them. The book does recommend, getting kids involved because it can be a source of early natural interest for them, and that's something I would definitely support pursuing. Um, my experiences in my mom's godmother's garden at a very young age, and in her home as well, have informed so many things that I do in my life, including gardening and filling my basement with rusty old crap that I get really excited about. So, yeah, definitely a book I recommend picking up, adding to your little gardening library, and I guess that's just about it. So I'm going to go get ready for work. You guys have a nice day, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.